Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Today we are taking a look at Phase 84 from Retronyms. It's a phase distortion synth. Now just let me do the usual thing and get on my, stream so I can see the chat feed. If anybody's here already, hello. And yes. So let me just see. So yes, Phase 84. Awesome. Okay. So here we are. Hey, the Oddbot guy's here. Hi, Dave. Andrew Fox is here. Oh, Marcus is here. Christina, hello. Oh, and Ed's here as well. So, okay, so there's 18 so far. Oh, and PAL and Techilatry. Okay, so anyway. So, yes, Phase 84, indeed. It's just been updated. Oh, can everyone hear me as well? I'm just presuming you can. Otherwise, you'd be saying, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. DMT Experiment is here. Hello. And yes. So, Phase 84 has just been updated to AUv3. Now, I don't know how many people of you have got this from way years ago when it first come out, but it was quite interesting. But then it kind of faded away, and no one talked about it anymore. But it's a phase distortion synthesizer, okay. And even straight off the bat, when you load it up, but the cool thing is now, obviously, of course, it's been updated to AUv3. Yeah, I'm surprised it was updated as well, but there you go. So, even straight off the initial load, it's very meaty, very juicy. Hey, Mark. It's incredibly easy to design sounds with this. So that's what we'll just start off with. We'll just have a mess around with the actual synth and we'll try and create something really nice. So you have these oscillators here, wave A and wave B, and then you can skew each oscillator. If you watch it move, it'll just skew the oscillator around. If you tap on it, you'll get square, saw, angry, and angrier. Tap on angrier. And straight away there, we've got kind of a wavetable feel. And we have a formant filter here. And then we have a min shape. Not sure what that's. Not sure what that R does neither, but never mind. So straight away we've got like quite a. So let's change that to a saw. What was on a saw? A square wave. And then we've got FM. And then we've got a pulse width here. Let's drop this octave up. So Tony Duncan's here as well. So a couple of seconds and we've already created a really nice sound before doing anything else. So you have the routing options here. We can get into that. I'm not really sure how that works, but hey, there you go. So we have this unison mode. Still poly. We have now this is the shape of filter envelope kind of. Yeah, it's updated now to AUv3. And then you have your basic amp envelope here. Let me move my microphone a bit. The rhythm gate is great. We will get to that in a sec. Move along here. We have 3 LFOs and we have a delay. So we can put a little bit of delay on, shall we? And that's kind of a filter. We're having a mess around with the LFOs now. So let's have a play with LFO 1. Now this does go into absolutely insane speed. So, I mean, we'll hear that a lot more if we have this on like a, let's have it on a ramp down. And we can have a delay. We can set the delay. So and then we could go in, we could get even more. Let's have this one on a ramp up. Let's set the delay slightly higher. Now you'll see that this has got a repeat once. What that will mean is that the LFO will cycle once and then the sound will stop. So if we take the amplitude down on that LFO so we can hear what's going on with this one. Okay, so let's take the amplitude up so we can hear it. And the rate. And it's too fast, let's see. Let's take the amplitude up higher. Let's take the delay down, so you'll hear it'll cycle through. It has a huge LFO sound. It is mad. Listen. So what you're hearing now is that LFO cycling through 3 times. Let's do it so it's faster. Or we can have it just go on for infinity. Again, if we have it repeat 4 times. See, it's really fast. So 1 time is really hard to hear, but you still get that. But if we slowed the rate, speeded the rate up actually, or have it on noise, let's have that on infinity. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So the LFOs, and you have a 3rd LFO as well. So you can really go absolutely crazy. So that's that page there sort of thing. We'll get, I mean, this was just from that initial preset a few minutes ago. Phase distortion is a marvelous thing. It's lovely. But I mean, it can be quite wild as well. So let's go up. I think Ed mentioned that the rhythmic gate. Here where it says gate, you can choose to send this gate thing. You can choose to send it to the amp or to the shaper. Sending it with nothing on. But you can see it traveling through, yeah? Okay, so let's send this to the amp, so to the ADSR. Okay. So things we can do with the steps. We have different shapes we can move through. This again, this is like a square, and then there's like a down, and then there's an up, then there's just a continual. So if we set 3 continuals, let's set 4. So it will just play the first note as a. But then we can, so let's make some different, let's have like up and down sort of thing. And then let's switch a few of them off. Well, if you go all the way to the top, where the little line is just at the bottom, that is basically silence in the gate. So having it like this would sound like this. But then we can send it to the shaper. Now, like I said, I'm not really 100% sure how all this works because I just don't know. So that's that. That's that. So we get an absolute ton, just loads and loads of sounds. We get basses, all these basses here. Then we get chords. Let's have a listen to brass ensemble. And I think the gate part is independent of the preset sort of thing. So if we was to kind of switch it off. That's the Formant oscillator. Very nice. So we have portamento as well, and we have like full. We can have mono held polyglide. If we have like polyglide, we've got like a nice. So that's the brass ensemble. So if I choose another preset, bearing in mind our gate is now switched. What? So, do you remember the clangers? That's epic. Right, so if we choose like this, and then we'll notice that the gate isn't switched on. We get a little indicator anyway, I think. See? But we shall switch that off. Oh, yeah, we can save presets. And we go back to brass ensemble. All right, switch the gate back on. So maybe it does, maybe it is part of the patch. You can do some very, very, very nice things. We have some lovely sounds. I'm gonna switch that off. Oh, there are a few presets as well, by the way, for the gate. You can scroll through. That's kind of, I'll leave it off. But you can scroll through a few of these different. don't forget, to get it to work, you're going to need to kind of assign it to something, you know. Very cool. So what else we got? What else we got here? Dirty organ. Now this is the size it sits at on your desktop, sort of thing, on your iPad. You can't adjust the size or anything like that. Turn my microphone back up. Okay, so it's a great synth. It's a great synth. I mean, it's a great synth on its own, but now it's AU. So in a sec, we're going to see. And you can see it's not using that 23% on one, but it won't really go up much more. Some great so some ordinary sounds that you can then start to shape as you feel fit, sort of thing. So hey Jim, that's really nice. So let's start with let's just the easiest thing to do is let's duplicate that. And let's also send this to our key step here. And I'm going to obviously change the preset. Oh, it will have. So I'll do it. I can't really see because of my eyes, but what is it about? That's a lead sound. I want a polyphonic sound. Actually, I'll just change the polyphony here, I think. Can I? Where do you change the polyphony? Not sure. Doesn't matter. I'll change the preset to some sort of pad sound. Pad. So we've got, what is it, about 40%-ish? Replaying 5 notes. Do another one. Let's go mad. You must remember as well also with AUv3s, like anything, some of them are going to be more powerful than others. Some of them you'll have a hard job running more than 1 or 2. It really depends on the power of the device. But just like a VST, you know, if you think you can run 5 instances of Serum on your desktop, forget it. You know, I can't even when I was using desktop. I don't. You touch it now, I can't because the computer's so old. And you know what? To be honest with you, I'd rather do it all in the iPad. When I was trying to do that, I could run like and they sent me Serum, and you know what? One Serum, and if I played like a full chord like that, it'll and crash. So, you know, so what we got here, like I imagine also sending this to the Arturia again. I guess we shall load another. Let's see. Oh, sweeps. Let's see. What's this? High sweep overdrive. Okay, let's have a listen to that. That's solo. This is high sweep overdrive. That's quite nice. So we put some gate on that bad boy. So let's unsolo that now, and let's keep these two fairly low. But all three of these now are running, and I'll play another. I'll play 6 notes. 41%. So that's 18 voices basically, isn't it? And how many oscillators has been used, I don't know. So let's open another. Let's do another one. So we duplicate this. So now we've got 4 of them again. So route this to the key step. Let's solo this so we can find another nice sound. So you get like what these chords here. Like we've done some chords, haven't we? The brass ensemble thing, big huge chords. I ought to turn this off because it was a duplicate. So amp off. Out. So, I mean, I don't know, you know, what's this? 2012, I don't know how far we could go, actually. Duplicate. Duplicate. But hey, duplicate. Duplicate. Now, I need to route all of these to the key step. This time, I'm not going to change the sound on all of these. This is really just to see how many of these we can run without the iPad exploding. And Arturia key step. So I need to make sure my volume is pretty low on these, to be fair. Otherwise, we're just going to get this huge, immense mess of noise. Now, keep an eye on the DSP. 107, peaked at 107. Hang on. So it can be kind of fluctuated there, went right up to 92. I'm not going to go any further, but I reckon I could squeeze another one out for a lead. So what we got there then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's pretty good, to be fair. In fact, actually, let's just leave them in, and I'll solo this. But bearing in mind the DSP is still running, Sam. Yeah, you are actually, Sam. I'm nearly done. I've gone through it all. Well, I haven't gone through it all. I've gone through as much as I possibly know. Hey, Sam, I did a bit of sound design at the beginning. I might do a bit more in a minute. So what we got there, so it peaked a couple of times. But there's 8 of these running at the moment, although they are sort of... that's all of them. I don't want to do that though, because it's just crazy. I really just was interested in seeing how many phase 84s that we could actually get running. Actually, let's just clear that whole thing out. I'm going to start another one and do a little bit more of the old messing around with the sound again. I think it's well worth it. Like I said, I mean, it was so long ago this come out that this is when I was actually buying apps. And I started the channel in Spain, but I started to use the channel to demo the iOS apps, really as a way to justify the amount of money I'd started spending on apps, you know. So that kind of was a justification. So I was still buying apps for a long, long time. I think the first person to give me an app was, I think it was Guitarism. And he sent me the code, and I was like, "Oh, I couldn't believe it! I thought it was brilliant." And then you kind of go on from there and there. But so phase 84, I think, was definitely 100%. Was when I was definitely buying apps still. So I mean, even after Guitarism had given me his app Rhythm, it was still a long time before anyone else offered me an app. And of course, I was too stupid to think, "I know, shall I ask a developer?" Anyway, what are we doing? Phase 84, phase 84. Okay, so I need to do the usual thing and route it down to the Arturia. And the initial... It's lovely. Lovely sound, that is. I think that's really nice. Yeah, so let's have a look again. What we got? We've got 4 waveforms, square... sawtooth, angry. I like the skew feature, but you won't really hear too much of that. I hope you'll get promotions for the new FabFilter stuff. Probably not. They did give me Q2. I don't do it. I don't use the stuff enough, see. So we can offset we can skew it. It's almost like a wavetable. Have you got this, Sam? Have you got phase 84? I'll wait for it. I'll wait for his answer. Yes, strike the like, people. Oh, I was only 9 likes. Oh, one dislike. Me one dislike has been and gone. Yeah, got it a long time ago. Do you like it? I like it. Anyway, so we're just messing with this one, and then there's Angrier. And if we go to B, we're on, and then we can blend the two together, and then we can drop the octave up of 1. I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it, Maggie? Do you know what? I'll tell you what, here's what I think about iPads. I think this iPad is brilliant for music. And this is the entry level 2018. I thought the iPad Air 2 was probably the best iPad for music ever. It's gone all whizzy now. The screen's gone, the colour's gone. I know you can get it fixed. Like, I tried the tapping of the side thing, but yeah, I might eventually try and get it fixed. It's just that it's lost that. It's got that weird. Let's see if I can show you. If I can find it. I don't even know where it is now. It's here somewhere. Hello. What have I done with it? Oh, it's over here. I think I do keep it charged, so it should be okay. Yes, on 88%. But if I open Cubase's, this is my old Air 2 now. Oh, do you know, Cubase's beta has expired on this. Yes, it has. Let me see if I can open something else that you might find amusing. Oh, here we go. I'll open AUM. This is my old iPad Air 2. Look. Look at this now, look. Some people might think this actually looks better. But it's what it is. I know exactly what it is that's gone wrong with it. In just here, there's inside the iPad, there's a connection, and it's the connection for the screen. And sometimes if you tap these with a hammer, not really hard, but if you just give them a tap around here, that's esoteric synth. Can you hear it? But it messes up all the color. But you can get them fixed. It's still usable like for the internet and stuff like that, but this was the kind of, it was the brilliant, when I first got that, it was just exactly, yeah. But I mean, it's quite a common fault, funnily enough. And the really weird thing is just after we got the new one, that broke. That went, just went like, it was picked it up one day and it had gone funny. And I know I did some research and stuff, and it's this connection inside. They can fix it, but then you go, is it like worth? Because it'll still work as the iPad, so there's nothing wrong with it except for the screen colors all messed up. Anyway, look, I switched my iPad off, right? So. So there's this very cool oscillator section. You can turn it down a little bit. Then you have the FM you can have FM as well, so you can control a frequency modulation amount sort of thing. So if we play just this, I'll take this octave down again. And then I'll move the FM amount up. It's pretty cool. It has what I do like about this as well as opposed to some other and I'm not trying to sell this, you know, you know what I mean? It's just, I think a lot of people will already have had it from a long time ago, and the update was free from Retronym, so, you know, but what's nice is that the controls do have a huge difference on the sound. The unison's nice as well. And of course, like the gate, if we send the app we have to remember to send this gate. We have to remember to send it to a destination. But you have some controls of the staccato-ness of it. That's nice. The attack, which kind of work in unison with the staccato, I guess, and decay. This little XY paddy filter thing. Which I guess you can probably assign in the LFOs. Let me turn that off. The LFOs are absolutely, yeah, there's plenty of gate presets too. It's nice, and it's nice that you can, what's lovely about the gate is quite a clever and nice touch is that you can dial in these different, it probably would have been nice to have quite a few more. What's it? Yeah, throw some reverb on it. What, on the gated sound, Ed? Let me just chill this sound of beans a bit. Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. With the if you hold anything for more than a couple of seconds, like or tap it, sorry, you got super fine control over everything. And if you use 2 fingers, it'll step through it. But that's like I think IMPC does that, doesn't it? Right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some reverb on. There is no reverb in phase 84. However, there is a lovely delay, which I shall try as well first. I'll turn the gate back on as well. What happens is I hit the what's it? The pitch bend on the key step. Now this is a stereo delay, of course. I'll put least reverb on it. This is a stereo delay, but you're hearing the feed in mono, so. Right, so I shall put some bleast reverb on it then. Bleast reverb. Any particular preset anybody like? Cathedral? Cathedral? Yo, Mark, slightly used to the program of my OCZ, CZ. Yeah, they were impossible to program. It's like trying to program FN if you'd never seen one before. That's pretty epic. Let's do something a bit more sensible, like a. I think, to be honest, some of these sounds. Let's take the. Sorry, let's switch. And let's load another preset, actually. Let's load the lead sound, because there are some lovely lead sounds as well. Oh, there is a, there is a sound. It won't take me long to find it. Ooh. No, I can't do it. I get it with the copyright. Let's go really high. That's a pretty good Tenement impression. Who knew? No, I had this sound was in chords. This sound was absolutely amazing, and it would sound incredible. So it's not going to be. Could it be in? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be in here? Oh, the creeps. What's that in? That might sound a bit. I want to find a sound that I'm trying to. It's an absolute. Is it ghost choir? It might be ghost choir. We've got some percussion sounds as well. Let's try this ghost choir. This is it. But so quickly without any reverb. Let's make this reverb huge. Oh, and here's one. Infinite. Stand back, people. It's epic, isn't it? It's really good. Right, guys, I'm going 42 minutes. I've done enough. I've done enough. Otherwise, it will start to get boring. Right. Anyway, there you go. There is a look at the newly updated Phase 4. I had 8 running earlier, which I guess if I was just playing 1 or 2 notes, I mean, I had 8 running, played 6 notes at the same time over all of the synths. It did sort of get up there, didn't it? You know what I mean? But then it kind of settled down, and if I was playing kind of 1 note, I think it would have probably been okay. So no, Marcus, no, I have to go now. I have to go and eat. No, listen, guys, thank you very, very, very much for joining me again this evening for the live stream for what's it called? Phase 84 from Retronyms. Well done, Retronyms. I did hear something about, is IMPC an MP3 and an AUv3 now? Is it? Have they updated that as well? I don't know. What's the pen? Oh, the pen. No, this is the Logitech Crayon. It only works with this iPad. Well, at the moment, it only works with this iPad, but it might work with some of the newer ones as well. But it was really made for schools and colleges. It's exactly the same technology as you can load the AUv3 into IMPC Pro, right? Okay, I thought they'd done what like BTalk had done and made IMPC Pro an AUv3. It's a Logitech Crown, but you have to be careful. This is the 2018 iPad 6th generation, and that's the one it'll work with. It will absolutely not work with the iPad Airs and 2 or anything like that. But I did hear that it might work with the 3, but it's half the price of the Apple Pencil. It doesn't have the pressure sensitivity, but it does support the tilt, and it uses exactly the same technology as the Pencil. It's endorsed by Apple as well. So anyway, it's good. But I got it specifically to go. Oh, look! I've turned it off now. Look. Takes about half an hour to give it a full charge. Lasts for hours. I got it to be able to point to things a bit better on, so it's nicer for you guys to actually see what's going on. Right. You're welcome, Christine. No problem. Right. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, everyone. Our guy, Ed, Rick, Foxy Nirvana, Christine, Jim, everybody else, Andrew, everyone else who joined who I haven't mentioned. Brilliant. Cool job. Cool job. No, top job. Cool beans. Oh, God, I don't even know my own catchphrases now. Hey, dear Lord. Right. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm off. Thanks very much for watching. Brilliant. Go and check it out at App Store if you haven't already got it. But like I said, I think most of you have. But I was really happy to see his come on as an AU. I thought it's really good. It's really good. Right. Anyway, I'll see you. And it all seems to work fine. So they've obviously done their research. Listen, guys, I am going. I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta.